Hello everyone. So I've been using controllers to play racing simulators and racing games on consoles for many years to this point, roughly 20 years. And I've always been fine. I've adjusted. I use the controllers fine. I even have what most of you also do, the muscle memory where you don't look at the controller, just steer everything, just you're adjusting to the sticks and to the buttons and the shifting gears and all that. But recently, given that so many people are actually using these racing wheels, and I know other friends of mine also using these racing wheels, I decided maybe it was time to transition over to a racing wheel. After watching a lot of videos on YouTube and going through a lot of opinions online, I decided to try the Thrustmaster T128. This is a beginner's view on racing wheels. This again is a beginner's racing wheel as well. And this is not a steering wheel that's very advanced. It won't break the bank. It's a cheaper one, cheaper option. And I decided to make this short video just to give you my perspective as a beginner, someone that's basically never used a racing wheel, someone that's always used a controller, but now decided to try out this area of racing wheels. Um, Again, this T128 for me, from what I've looked around, was a very good option. It has some flaws, no doubt. The materials used for it, the pedal system, which not many people like, or some people hate it, others like it. There's no really consensus on this. And so this video is just to give you a bit of an understanding of the basics of the system, how it works, how it runs, what effect it has playing a game, and hopefully it may help you deciding what steering wheel would fit your needs as a beginners. So this is the steering wheel. You probably won't be able to notice it, but it's made of very hard plastic, which kind of explains the price of it. But once you're playing games for a while and your hands get slippery, then it gets tricky to play it. As the steering wheel goes, it's a smaller one. When you look at all the other options that are there in the market, this is a much smaller one, maybe made for kids. But again, for me, for what I wanted, it fits perfectly. With the steering wheel, you also have a set of pedals, just two, throttle and brake. That's it. There's no clutch. And you also have the pedal shifters just behind here. I don't know if you can see, and they're actually very quiet. I was expecting a lot of noise from it being all plastic and from all the other steering wheels that I've seen out there, but they're not very loud, which is surprising, to be honest. This steering wheel also has an option to connect to PC. You just change the mode here and place and put the button there. Blue light is for PS, PlayStation. Green light is for PC. And then for Xbox, it has to be a different steering wheel. This one attaches to the table. In the box, you have this clamp that comes along with it. You cannot mount it in the whole cockpit, virtual cockpit. It's not suitable for this. This is for table only. But again, it fits on perfectly. It's very sturdy. Won't go anywhere even if I push it a bit hard. It connects to the PlayStation via USB, simple USB. Just plug it in, and it's on. It calibrates itself once you plug it in. It goes off to one side and off to the other side. And so using it and setting it up for the very first time, it's super easy. You just need to connect all the different cables underneath. So you connect the power cable, and you connect the pedals over there, connect it to the back of the steering wheel. Super easy. Takes you 5 minutes, 10 minutes at very most, just putting all the cables behind the table. That's it. So on that aspect, super friendly to use and to set up. Using it specifically, for example, with Gran Turismo, just plug it in. The game recognizes it. You can change a few aspects. You can change a bit of the button layouts and what they do. So again, very simple to use. It's a basic steering wheel again, but it's a simple one to use as well and to set up. I've seen some people online complaining about the quality of the plastic, and yes, it is very plasticky. It's very has a cheap look. It's true. It's interesting because although you cannot see it here, this has four LEDs that light up when you're racing um, to indicate when you have to shift gears. That's an interesting element that they placed here. And then the pedals, again, all made entirely of plastic, very basic. The biggest issue that I find is when you're braking, the front of the pedals just lift up from the ground, being so light. But again, it's to be expected when you're in this price point, and especially if you're a beginner like I am, with zero to almost none of expectations. All this just seems amazing. And so, if you're looking to upgrade your gameplay from a controller to a racing wheel, but you're not sure if you're going to adjust to it, or you simply do not want to spend a lot of money, the Thrustmaster T128 for beginners is a very good option. Again, I've been using this for 2 days. It's still very fresh, but from what I've been using it, I really, really enjoy this steering wheel. There are some aspects maybe could be better here and there, but overall, this is a very good option. Very easy to use, very easy to adjust. And so, from a beginner's perspective, this is probably one of the best options you can find out there. Honestly, I hope this video might have helped you in some way or shed some light into your whatever doubts you may have regarding what steering wheel to choose to play racing simulators. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much.